What's going on, guys? My name is Victor and I am back just to do a quick tutorial on the Job Gorillapod. Now, if you watch a lot of tutorials or reviews, you've probably already heard Peter McKinnon talking about why he's no longer using these, and I believe he said that this thing fell over while his 1DX was on there and it broke his lens and he had to get another one. So I also have the 1DX Mark II, and I know firsthand that it's too heavy for this thing. Used to shoot with the Canon T7i and it was alright. You know, it still was a little sketchy, but I hate this thing. This thing has not even lasted me a full year, and it cost 89 bucks, something like that. This thing could have cost me way more, because the other day I was in Costco and I had this thing with me and I just kind of folded it up, you know, like, and just like kind of tucked it in my arm with my camera on it, and I heard a pop and I was like, oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Like, did I just break this thing? And so like I was already weary of it, and I never trust it because I know that the legs give out if you put the 1DX on it. The only thing I really use it for is just to, you know, extend out and vlog with it, and I really try and brace it with all three legs. So when I got back into my car from Costco, I had this thing in my lap and I realized, what the heck is that, Joby? Like, I can't believe it. If I had my camera on this while I was vlogging and that happened, say goodbye to like $7,000. My camera would smack the ground. My lens probably would have cracked. And just the fact that this thing hasn't even lasted a year. A year. Like, I don't even vlog that much. It's pretty rare, and you know, these things are only good for about the first month when the legs are stiff, but then they easily get worn and then pop like nothing. If you're a vlogger, I wouldn't even buy one of these right now, even if you have a light camera, because these are crap and they're gonna overcharge you for it. I would wait for the switch pod that Peter McKinnon was talking about. I looked it up online and it looks like they're going for about $80 something too, and the pre-orders are estimated to be delivered August. I know August is a long time to wait because it's May 1st currently, but I don't want to support a company that is, you know, dishing these out, and they also advertise that you could wrap this around something and then film. Like, even when I had my T7i on this thing, I couldn't do that. Like, it would have dropped my camera. And so I just don't want you guys to trust this thing and then lose your camera, because if you're like me, the camera is your livelihood. That's how I get business. And if that thing were to break, oh, that would be such a freaking hit to the bank account. Like, that'd be horrible. And this is just not acceptable. So if I were you, don't get one of these. Maybe just try and suffer, you know, vlogging like this for a while, just being very careful, maybe wrapping the camera strap around your wrist, stuff like that, until you can get something more sturdy like the switch pod. Alright, that's all I got for you guys today. If you have any comments, if you have any experience with these, or if you've even maybe tried the switch pod like Peter McKinnon, I'd be happy to hear it. Just, you know, comment below. If you enjoyed this video and it provided you some value, you know, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe and follow along. Alright, take it easy.